Why, hello there. I have returned. Let's get fucked. I asked Crimson, Crimmy, yesterday, because I know Crimmy is good at numbers, what the statistical added likelihood was that I would not get a single drop after all of the Kutku and all of the Kutku drops that I have done. There is a 98.5% chance that I should have received at least one giant beak by this point. 98.5% that I should have got fucking one. I have been fucked. I have been numerically fucked. So hopefully, the game is quick in giving it to me. Oh, Sheman's Public Gathering Hall, low rank 1. I'm in there. You want to help me get my Kutku drop? I don't think I'm gonna do rotations. To be honest, I just want to spam out and get this Kutku drop because, quite frankly, this is a fucking joke. It is quite literally the only thing I need before I move on. That's it. As far as I am aware. Potentially might be something else that Kirin needs after this upgrade, which I could obtain, but I'm pretty sure this is. So hopefully RNG is feeling kind today. We'll kill a single Kutku and be done. Which will Sheman low rank 1. That's not a Kutku, that's a Garuga. They look similar, but they are different. Well, we'll also need to do the Durenmaran, so that I'm actually the correct rank. What's the whole? Sheman, low rank 1. That's what the hall's called. I should not have used that, by the way. At least for while we're doing multi here, since the pin space is free again. I can actually use it to do that. Lovely. The old door. A coiled nail in low rank has 3 slots. Jesus Christ. It's kind of crazy. Round 1 went too smooth. Your team only had 1 death. That's pretty good. You'll finish off your show before joining. Sure thing, Owen. The first high rank version has triple slots with which you'd get Challenger +1 as well. God. Can you get a 3-slot Challenger deco in high rank 1? I'm not particularly fussed about that logic with decos and whatnot, but... There are no 3-slot Challenger decos? Ooh. +1 is +2. 1 + 2 is the same as a +4 bonus as a 3-slot. That hurt my head for a moment. Yes. Hello, Kribby. Thank you for mathing for me last night. I appreciate it. They need high rank Brachydios and Xeno. Oh, okay. So it's not even G rank then. It took me a moment to pass what I was asking, yeah. I phrased that in an abysmal way. It's the problem when you just speed type something without, like, reading what you've wrote at all. It just sounds fucking nonsensical. We're still going. We are still going. He was honestly surprised it was still over 1%. Well, it just got worse. You got another one? Stop stealing them, Gando. Christ, let me have one. What am I looking for? A giant beak. No, not giant beaks. A giant beak. I need one. Another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 monster rewards with nothing. Good. I'm gonna max this Katku out before I get one. Now, the problem with statistics is you never hit a 100% either. The numbers just get, like, smaller and smaller. I've got to be getting close to a 99 at this point, though. It takes proportionately more effort for every, like, tiny segment of percentage. It's just 2 quests, man. That's it. If you just give me the beat, Katku, it's just 2 quests and I'm in high rank. That's it. I'm in high rank. What you gotta do? Give me a beat. Statistics would like to inform you that I am owed one. In fact, I'm probably owed multiple. It's gambler's fallacy. I know, but give me the fucking meat. You got one? Stop stealing them! You fuckers keep stealing them, I can't get one! Third time's the charm? Third? We're on fucking 18th times the charm! The third Cuckoo gives the beak, you pinky promise. How willing are you to go down on this prediction? If you're wrong, I will perma-ban you. You're getting good relics for no reason, that sounds about right. Sending your pinky for mail if it's not true, that is very Yakuza, yeah. This quest is level 28. What level do they become higher? It's like 50, right? I should be okay, actually. Another gem? Yo, well done. It's 31 when they become high rank. Cool, I get to do this quest 3 more times. I'm gonna max out this goddamn fucking Cuckoo quest. Without a single fucking beak. Aforementioned third time's the charm. I don't believe it. I have no faith. I'm gonna kill a high rank blue Cuckoo. My first carve is gonna be a fucking beat. Double gems in the reward. Well, that puts a good chunk into the... How many did you need? Like 12? You've already got a third of them. That currently makes 54 failed carves without a single one. Good job again, it's pinned at the top of the chat. Chairman low rank 1. Nope. The quest requirements are updated. I can no longer do this quest. If I send this guild quest to you, Gando, can you host it instead? It'll reset exactly. That's probably a blessing in disguise, right? You have an event capture cut queue. Capturing is worse rewards than killing. 2% per drop. Did I just sent my guild card to you, didn't I? Not this. You could carve it. This predicament solved itself. Nice. Yeah, capture reward for the Kakubi is 3% instead of 5%, and because it's capture rewards, you have 2 with a chance of getting 3. Maybe more, I don't know. Instead of guaranteed 3 every single time, you know? Hey! Rotes, thank you very much. You did not have to. I appreciate it, though. It's very kind of you. It's a bet and you're a cow of your words. Respectable. You simply saw your name. Oh, you're not subbed at the moment, Iron. What the fuck? Ew, and then Cubby fixed it immediately. Thank you very much, Cubby. I appreciate it. Have some hearts. Oh, there's a hype track. Look at that. It's so ridiculously easy to start a hype track. You triggered him. You triggered the iron. Fuck's sake, iron. Dude, I don't know if you rob banks or if it's just the case that your bank hates you. They're like, please. Please stop. You're in the red. You've maxed out 4 credit cards. For the love of God. Thank you very much, Shine. That's very kind of you. And you're also a lunatic. Well, there's the hype train at level 11. It's weirdly easy to get the hype train to specifically level 11. And it always seems to be because of Ein. Strange. Strange. Hey, you Shabs. Welcome. Yeah, I feel that coming. Feel that one. Also, I didn't carve it again. Just add that to the tally I've got going at this point. And nope. Terrible. Terrible. You got one in the rewards? Oh, goody. It seems to be literally every single quest, someone gets one other than me. To make my day better, you didn't get one? Oh, good. You was on the stream for like a couple of minutes. Yeah, then Ein happened, so now you're subbed. Tactical distraction, yep, exactly. God, I want to be free of Kaku. So badly. Was it 3, 6, 9, 12? So we're up to 58 Kaku carves in a row. And lowballing it, because my quest rewards have actually been fantastic. 58 quest rewards without a single drop. I carved them all, Cubby. Forget a Kaku? No, I've done 4 today, right? That was the 4th one. It was free to max out the quest, and then the one we just did. Which Kando posted, and this is the second time that Kando's posted it. Yes! It took 60 calves. $60 calves. 58 quest rewards. It took 61 carbs, actually. 58 quest rewards. For what? A singular 5% drop. A 5% drop. Fucking atrocious. I've done Duran solo, haven't you? Twice, actually. Gonna join for the Delamadors. I am really lucky, actually, for Delamador. In the sense that I do not have to mine the fucking ore. If I remember correctly, Jewel Blades does not need it. Weapons, Jewel Blades. Hello, Melio. Welcome. Nala. No, I do not need it at all. I need 0... whatever the hell that ore is called. I am completely safe. The meteor shard thing. Shattered Omens. Don't need them. I think Delamador has weapons for like almost every single thing. Knowing you'll make a hearty few Dala weapons. I, for some reason, doubt you will, Base, purely because of that one drop. That one drop is just dog shit, unfortunately. Unironically think it might be one of the worst drops in the entire game. Just because you can be so unlucky that a meteor might just not spawn all quest long. And even if a meteor does spawn, you have a 50% chance to actually get the omen from it. What's the worst drop in the series, in your opinion? Anything involving Lao Shenlong? You just have to be fucking miserable. Lao's worse than Yammer or Big Crab. Yammer's only boring at the start because you have to run to him. After that, it's like not a good fight, but it's fine. I can live with it. The crab typically is in the town quest in Dundorma more than it is in the thing. So yeah. That one is nicer to do. Only the two of us got up here, Ryan. It's all on us. No, it's boring, that's the problem. It's not that it's difficult, it's that it's just fucking boring. Because you hit Lao over and over again, and then you just have to guess at a certain point when you've done the threshold to the point where you can't do any more damage to him. You meant Duren? Duren is at least mildly more interesting because you get to do something. It tells you on Twitch in the top right hand on your notifications. Pokolo, who gifted you the sub? I said it's all on us, like it was taxing. No, I just meant that no one else had got up the ship. But apparently Rogue got up here somehow as well. Even though I thought the leg had already gone down by the time that Rote had a chance. It is Ein, though, in all likelihood, Pokolo. It is Ein. What is you? Gifted subs. What else? Yeah, exactly. You see yourself trying to sling and grab shit all the time. That reflex never stuck with me outside of that game, interestingly. Can't stay, Matty Boy, but thanks for the gifted. Have a good one, Matty Boy. Another victim of Ein's kindness, I suppose? Generosity. You have blue sharpness locked behind one Naga. Naja Alisale, Lumu. Shamos and Diablo Smith, 650 flavor or ice. That's a defender weapon though. You're not allowed to use it. You can't get blue sharpness in low rank, I don't think, outside of defender weapons. If memory serves. Unless you've got handicraft. At that point, you can. You don't remember how we ruled out random defender nodes? You're not allowed, if the weapon is called defender, you're not allowed to use it. Because the very first defender weapon in the entire tree is equivalent to an endgame low rank weapon. The one that you build with 2 iron ore. The final one that you build in high rank is equivalent to a weapon in the middle half towards the latter half of the middle of master rank, and you build it with 1 Negi scale normally. They are just unbelievably broken. That if you built them, even if you had to pay like actual materials for them, it completely defeats the purpose. How was World Round? It was really good, actually. Really, really good. I am essentially completely done with low rank. And I've even done extra shit in low rank than I normally do. Rule is new to you. Fair enough. No, the thing you want to happen is to get lucky and to get the like crafting mats for the defender weapons on other stuff. Like the 1 Anja scale requirement, the 1 Pink Raffi, and the 1 Immortal Dragon scale. On weapons that are otherwise very good. What weapon are you using for it, Eugene? Slacks. Nice. Bit unfortunate in terms of defensiveness, but very good in damage. You're so fucked if you ran a rando. I mean, running the rando is fun and fine. It's just the permadeath that's miserable. Oh god. Oh no! Ignore the CBT going on behind me there. Hello, Weiss. How you doing? What about the fact you make so much shit? I mean, that's the thing with randos, Mace. If you get unlucky, you just straight up can't. You know? How many whales are left? This is the last question, Lyro. You still will? No, you literally just cannot. Because you might get unlucky enough to the point where the monster required literally does not spawn. Because that's how randomizers work. Let's say you need like Azure Rathalos scales to build a Legiana weapon. If it doesn't randomize any monster in the entire run into an Azure Rathalos, no Legiana weapon. Or Velkana weapon or whatever I said. Horrible? No, it's fucking hilarious. Which is why you have to sort of like deal with the weapons you get. You can't build a fuckload of weapons because it just doesn't work. You need all the cool thingamajigs, so then don't do a rando because you just might not get them. Point of the rando isn't really to get any of the weapons or anything like that anyway, right? It's just to have some funsies with monsters in like wrong locales and all that stuff. Isn't there a setting to say like only mats for monsters that exist? I don't believe so. I don't believe so. Because the way that the materials work for the weapons isn't by generating random, like, craft requirements. It just moves the requirements around that already exist into different spots. So, to build the Kirin weapon, you normally need the Dragonbone weapon and you upgrade it to Kirin. What it does is it instead will move that Kirin weapon randomly somewhere else in the tree. Say maybe to like the 4th metal weapon instead. And then it will also, once it's moved all the weapons around, randomly allocate all of the material requirements as well. So like it will take, for example, the Kirin weapon and move it somewhere else. Takes the monsters available in the array. They can check it on the array and make sure you're not blocked. Doesn't sound hard in theory. I mean, it's it's world, so yeah. It's resoundingly known for not being very good. Moving the stuff around might be the best they can do. Well then, I'm gonna have to ask you all to leave. Thank you very much for your help, Gando, Iron, and Rote. I will move back to solo now. I would just close the lobby, but I don't want to put you all into infinite loading time. In case we got unlucky enough for that to happen to you. Thank you for your help. I appreciate it very much. Now, Ein can beg that you all help him with his Devil Show endeavor. Who wants to hunt Joe with a HR4 or below requirement? Definitely not a hard sell at all. Very easy to sell people on that. I'm finally high rank, man. It's done. I don't have enough money to forge the Monarch. You know, why not? Damn, it actually worked! He gets away with it. Sell my Katku parts? Yeah, I'm gonna. Not the beak, though. I need a splendid beak, which you do not get from low rank Kieran, thankfully. Not from low rank Kieran. It is done. The 4U dual blades collectors mark this sucker as dark green. There we go. All of low rank is complete. They now move on to 7-star. So at the moment I have a total of 23 dual blades. In this rank, of those 23, assuming my sheet is correct, which who the fuck knows at this point, 10 of those weapons can be upgraded to be high rank. Let's go to the correct place here for this. Where the fuck is Sootstone again? It is in the cave with the giant pillar in the middle, on the wall on the right. I can use this against the crab. It's got good enough sharpness. Your first splendid beak on high rank Kunku. I honestly would not be surprised. Because it would just rub it in all the more, right? I genuinely don't know if I've ever got that dry for a drop. For a 5% even. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Multi is die? I mean, it's done. It's not dead. I'm out of low rank now. So I've got to solo the high ranky monsters. that high rank. Woo. There is one one node with poison vial and sleep on the weapon. That's kind of amazing. I'm really trying to drag as many people as possible into fighting a Joe in HR4. It appears on the quest if you eat for Game Changer Mace. It's a guaranteed spawn with Game Changer. And then you can just free hunt it. No? Do you not even need Game Changer? Does it just guarantee spawn anyway? It appears after delivering one says like crazy. Doesn't that just give you a wet fart worth of materials? Yeah, but it's Ein, and Ein likes to weirdly somehow do this in a less painful but also more painful way than me at the same time. Subquest give proper hunt. They don't give as many as a hunt does, right? Really? I thought they gave way less for free hunts. I thought free hunts were always kind of dog shit, to be honest. What are the requirements? You have to be in HR4, Eugene. HR4 or below equipment. That's what Ein said earlier. You're going to end up playing some of your friends? No. Tail cut is most important, otherwise you don't get subquests, you just only get 4 cards. It's crazy that the subquest is that good. Normally subquests are terrible. That must be a different one. Maybe it's because you end your subquest rewards. It does it differently. I should actually, I should really mine and I should really bug net while I'm here. This is brilliant to get Earth Crystals, by the way. Thank you very much. I will happily take 3 Earth Crystals. The less I have to do the Basarios glitch, the better. Happier that is for me. Nice full break on the back. Just gonna do that so I know where it's gone, even though it's just gonna go back into that area. Grab these 2 mining spots. I don't have a Hermitar weapon for dual blades, unfortunately. So I don't get anything from him in that regard. Dude, the Earth Crystals on this map are amazing. What the hell? There we go. My first piece of Carvalite. Proof that it's high rank. Good. Good. Amateur Carapace. Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yes. Claw Plus's Carapace. Oh, it's so good to go up a rank, honestly. It's so goddamn nice. High rank is a particularly enjoyable moment as well, because when I hit Caravan 10 and I finish Caravan 10, there is no more village for me. That motherfucker took you only 5 minutes? You took 15 and 2 cards. What were you? What? Huh? How? Were you just letting him attack you? Solo? It took me 6.5 minutes. It's not a hell at all. I do have really good skills, actually. I do have attack up like extra large. You got hit probably 3 times as much as you. Yeah, that not happening helps a lot. I am significantly less greedy in that regard, probably. I I would imagine you were greeting for some hits. I can upgrade it already, but I'm too poor. Divine Blessing, 2 waste, straight up forgeable, that's very nice. I can sell these down to 20. Sell some stuff down to 20. Probably make a lot of money from that. Doesn't actually seem like it's gonna make me a ton, interestingly. Like, I'm definitely in a much better spot money-wise, but... I suppose that's the problem when the only thing you get caught on is a Kaku. Doesn't sell for a ton of money. Actually, no, the Rathalos stuff. There we go. I made a lot more than I thought I was gonna. We did quite a bit of Bracky as well. And Gravios, holy shit. Yeah, there you go. There's the big money maker. There you go. Gormakala will be a lot as well. The Duran Moran shit. Okay. Probably shouldn't run into any money problems for a while. Being on whatever, however much fucking money that was, it was a lot. Hurricane. One of the weapons in this rank done already. Not gonna complain about that. That is pretty goddamn good. I think that side quest might have been for bugs. Oh no, it wasn't. Shame. Hello. Blue Kaku. Hello. Look at all these monsters. Oh my god, there's so many. Actually gonna do the small Hermitar quest first. Starting to get a bit chilly again. I'm gonna put my feet back up. Ah, the good comfort. that is the good shit. Oh, lovely. Alright, kill Hermitar, but most importantly, this is a chance to just go, like, mine and do a fuckload of stuff like that. One of the things I need a lot of is Herculodromes, I believe. The thing can spawn without the first sit stone delivered. Huh. Look at that. So there's just a devil show on that quest. Guaranteed. Kind of ridiculous. Poinder ridiculous. The 2 ancient fish that I need, I will obtain from... what do you call it instead? Oh, why have I forgotten? The Ancestral Step. The home camp can spawn them. I'll just get them from there. I'm not going to mess around with that on this map because I don't know where they are. And I know where they are on the Ancestral Steps, so... easier. I think the big problem is going to be the bugs and the insects because I need so many of them in this tier. Monster materials I can deal with. But that might be a bit of an ass. It's actually... it makes sense that I killed that Hermitar so quickly. I don't even have attack up extra large, I just have attack up large. But attack up large, the Kirin weapon, which is... it's cripplingly weak to lightning. That thing would have got messed the hell up. There's a Herculodrome. Good. The beginning. With many of them. I'm just gonna hope that I get lucky enough to pick all of those up while I'm around doing stuff, rather than having to learn areas I can get them at. If I can go to the Primal Forest, it's got a really good chance of them there in all likelihoods. I just don't know if that's unlocked straight away. Or if I'm more limited in area choice. Like normal. I think the secret spot up there would be a good rate of getting them as well. And I also need to spawn in the secret spots for like dragon bone relics for the future as well. Because I think I need some of them. I'm not 100% sure. I think if I do need them, they're for Wyvern Strife. Which is the Worn path. And I've got to get lucky enough to get that in the first place as well. Which is a whole nother problem. These little guys, get this over and done with. But is there not? Oh no, there's another one over there, okay. I was gonna say, I swear there was another one in here. It's another cloud. Hi, buddy. I'm kind of questioning what I needed for the high twin flames, because I have those in here as well. For some reason I thought that was a raffle stuff, but... Oh no, it's an Inferno sack. So if I can fight even like a Rathian or a Kutku in this tier, that would do it. That makes sense. Yeah, there you go. 2 Hercudromes is good. 9 Carbonite ore means I'm probably almost done with it. What did I need for the gorgeous? I think I needed like vouchers. I need rooted cereal. Not interested in any of those. That needs Avian of Fine Bones, which means I need to kill Jaggy and that stuff. I need 10 for that. I need so many of them before I leave this rank, man. Holy shit. Yeah, Infernal Sack's cool. These have great sharpness. Should be able to get that. That's got amazing sharpness. This upgrade is probably in this tier as well. That's really nice. Fucking green. What does this go to? 140. It's just not great on element, huh? And it's Tetsu. Okay. But yeah, that's completely reasonable. Blue Kutku, I think basically maintains its weaknesses. I don't think they really change. So I'm just gonna use these for water. How many Earth crystals do I have? 166. Wonderful. Yo, is that Afro cat? Yeah. The funky feline. The awkward thing in this tier is I'm gonna end up having to fight or do like almost every single quest. Because I need to fight all the monsters, even if all the monsters aren't useful. And they don't have as many quests which are just, like, irrelevant. Well, this is a great area to spawn. There we go. Carbonite ore, good. I should probably look into buying and putting Psycho Serum into my set. Because I'm not 100% sure where monsters spawn in this rank. What does Psycho do? It gives you a really short-lasting auto-tracker effect, so you can see what area the monster's in on the minimap for like 10 seconds or something. It's the skill that gives it to you is Psychic. The first point in that skill at 10 is called... what's it called? Status. So when you paintball a monster, you can get a tiny little bit more information about it. It's not very helpful, but the second one at 15 points is called Auto Tracker, which gives it to you all the time. Hey, Henry, or Henri, if that's what that's meant to be. Hello. You can wave at the balloon, but yeah, like Mace said, the balloon isn't always there. Unfortunately. So it's just nice to carry those little things around. Oh. I don't think I have a balloon in this quest, as an example, actually. Because I think you can see it in this area. God damn it. Too much Pokemon made you think the Cuckoo was shiny. He's shiny in a sense. His armor set looks better. In my opinion, the blue one looks a lot better than the normal Cuckoo one. Monster Hunter is so cool. I have to agree, Mace. Very cool. This is funny because it's pretty much where you stop playing before you and Wilds came out. Oh, really? A blue Cuckoo? How wonderfully perfect. You remember getting bullied by the crab? I kind of messed the crab up. I don't know why. Just knowledge, I guess. I have fought against the crab a lot. And attack up large. See? I know, the crab is just really easy for me. I don't know. Like, I fought Freedom Unite crab. Things were different back then, okay? Mace, it is easy for you. You just make a mountain out of every molehill. It was your first monster hunter? Yeah, if it's your first one, it will be a lot harder. Your touch, it's in your blood. You don't know changes of elevation. I mean, you understand changes of elevation down. You guys are great at going below sea level. Yeah, if it's your first ever Monster Hunter, legitimately the transitions between ranks are always very difficult when you're a new player. Because like all of a sudden you spawn, you're in a random location on a map you've never played before. You don't have any supplies in the box. The monster hits like a truck all of a sudden. It's just confused screaming. In the older games, at least. You didn't get the turn-based aspect, you just kept running and hoping for the best? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the older games are much more, a little, like a give and a take sort of situation instead. Deliberate, yeah, exactly. Wilds is very, I don't know how to put it. It does, in a way that doesn't sound bad. You can kind of just throw shit at the wall and see what sticks. And usually it's everything. It's very enjoyable if you prefer that higher level of speed. I don't even know if I would say reactive, to be honest, Commie. Because it almost feels like in that game, the monster has to be reactive to you. No, accessible is not right. I actually will say that one is a no. It's accessible, but not for reasons of the fact that you kind of just attack 24/7 all the time. That's not an accessibility thing. It just actually has, like, controls on screen rather than hidden away in a menu. Wherever the fuck it is here. Oh, 2 in a row. You spoil me, game. Every second spent not attacking is a waste. In wilds, yes. Kind of true from, well, like 5th gen onwards. Pre-5th gen, that is a horrible mindset to have. If you want the game to not be fucking miserable. That you are, Mace. Right, first curve. Beak. Okay, thank fuck for that. Good. That would have been really annoying. Sometimes you gotta stop and smell the roses, you know? Otherwise you, can't deal with anything. I didn't get an ear on my first quest. Which is kind of a shame, but also, like, good. Oh, not an ear, sorry, beak. I do have to farm Blue Kutku for its full armor set. Because, yes, it's incredibly iconic for me. I love it. I imagine due to the lack of beat. Oh no, I can see this. An oracle. Expert and fire attack. Yeah, it's not brilliant. It's not brilliant, but it is fun. Tough birdwoven hide. That gives stamina. This also gives stamina. This says fire attack. This says fire attack. Okay. I wonder if I could sneak a stamina in there as well. I would probably need a better deco to do that. rather than an attack deco. Do I have... No. Level 3 evasion. I already have level 1. Okie dokie. What's stamina? Royal Ludrath and Mega Dash Juice. Also very awkward. What is Expert? Nagakuga Cut Wings? I could probably trade for those. That I can make happen. Want to have a little look-see at this as well, wherever it is. I need one Birdwyvern gem and that's it. Oh, I did get a splendid beak. On the first quest. God damn it. I need 2 of them. Amazing. Is it a rare drop? I don't know if the Splendid Beak is terribly too rare. I think it is an uncommon. Splendid Beak. It might be the same. It is a 8% in the quest rewards and a 5% for body carves. There is the low rank equivalent called a giant beak. It took me 61 carves to get one. It is also a 5%. I just got really unlucky. Really, really unlucky. I asked Crimmy, the viewer here, who's very good at maths, what the percentage likelihood was that I would have received one by that point. After I ended the stream yesterday, which is when I'd done 45 carves. An estimated guess that I could have obtained it from 45 quest rewards as well. And there was like a 98.5% chance that I should have got one by that point. And then on top of that, it took another 5 kills. Just incredible. Incredible. Farming positive karma for high rank. I hope so. I hope so. How funny would it be if you start Tuesday stream on the Monster Hunter 1 village because April Fools? No, I don't like April Fools. I'm boring, I'm afraid. April Fools frustrates me. Because of the Fool's bit, anyway. I like April Fool's Day because it's my anniversary. Pretty funny. It'd be bloody traumatizing, it is what it would be. Seeing Kokoto again? No, thank you. No, thank you. Freedom Unite, I will be playing World. And then for you. I don't want to fake playing a game for a 5-second joke to just disappoint some people that were super hyped to see Freedom Unite all of a sudden. Because it's an arbitrary day that people decide is fun to just, like, fuck each other over on. It's mean. I don't like April Fools. Spend the entire day doubtful of anything you see. Fucking paranoid wreck because nothing can be believed. It's not very fun. Hasn't it been way too recent since the last game? Also, they're never gonna make a Xenoblade Chronicles 4, no? So you kind of shit out of luck on that one anyway. They never said that. Didn't they say they were done with Xenoblade Chronicles? Ends the trilogy. Dude, it's weird as shit if you end the trilogy and then make a game called Thor, though. That's a weird-ass choice. I mean, history with them shows that they would probably move on to something else, though. Considering they've got like Xeno whatever, Xeno Saga and Xeno Chronicles. You have Silver Wyverian Prince for Rossetti. That's very lucky. Oh, they're not monoliths. Whatever they're called, I can't remember. I'm so lucky that I got a bird wife and jump ready. The first one. Never mind, I lied. It would make sense if they called it like Xenoblade something else. I do agree with that. But calling like Xenoblade Chronicles 4 would be crazy. That would be incredibly strange. Xenosaga was called it because Xenogear wasn't something they had the right to. Just really, like, funnily arbitrary. I think Tough Birdwyvern Hide and that gem was like the only thing I needed from Velocidrome, so funnily enough, I might just be done with him. Depending on how much of the Tough Birdwyvern Hide I needed. Oh, I needed the Fine Bones as well. I can get those on quests. Technically. Or did I need it for the armor, even? Might as well. That is something really weird, but that is a completed weapon. It is done. Entirely. The Kutku Pathline is finished. Fully finished. With that one. For some reason, it doesn't upgrade past the lowest one in high rank. I have no idea why they decided to do that. They don't upgrade to that. Nope. They go to right at the start of high rank and that's it. Is there a blue Kutku that does? Nope. That's the Kutku weapons. That's as far as they go. They just stop. I need more Velociprey hide, so I need to do it again. One weapon fully finished. One weapon fully finished. It's really nice to get it that early. When Augment? Never. Imagine every Augment. God. Yeah, no thanks. I don't even want to imagine it. It's already horrible enough as it is. All that's gonna happen is this save file is just gonna get deleted anyway, so... That is a miserable thing to do on top of what already has to be done. I'm gonna do the Kutku again, then I'm probably gonna do the dual Velocipros again. And I'm probably gonna do the Kutku on like every other quest until I've got the full armor set. I just really, really want to be done with the extra materials required for this armor set. Because it's always really annoying to me when you end up going to start farming. Like, you're one material away from doing your armor. And it's not even the monster that you need to kill, it's something else entirely. Very frustrating. Kind of stumped on what to do for early high rank armor. Unironically, Blue Kutku is like a legitimately good option. You can also just upgrade your armor that you already have with armor spheres. If you haven't already. Well, if you want to make a mix set in Caravan 1, you're fucked. You can't do it. There's just not enough good monsters in Caravan 1/9-star to do it. It's not happening. Not unless you want an absolutely terrible mix set. Which is going to make all of your hunts take longer, which means you take more damage, etc, etc. All defense, no skills will make it take longer, which means you'll take more damage than having slightly less defense, though. Skills are real important. Dude, this Kaku will not stand still. I think losing attack up right now would do too much, to be honest. Depends how much attack up you've got. Attack up medium is like, what, 15 damage? 15 true raw? Depending on what weapons you're using, you're losing like maybe 20% damage there. More likely 10%. The earlier you have attack up, the more influential it is. What's my raw at the moment? 156 instead of 110. That does include food. Yeah. We have 25 from the armor and 25 from food. Attack up medium might be 10. And this might be 20. I can't quite remember how it works. The Khonshu Vambraces? What do the Khonshu Vambraces do? Although Mace probably wouldn't want to build those either, because that means farming a small monster. Rank appropriate defense and give like +6 for defense up. Damn, nice. That's pretty good. Not even +10, yeah. I mean, +6 is a lot for a single skill, though. What does defense +1 even do in the older games? Plus 10 defense, dude, that's terrible. When your armor set's already given you like 30 per piece in high rank. Oh man, that's so bad. You found a beaver and the thing you were looking for? Nice one. Good stuff. That's so bad. Oh, wow. You go no skills for the first play. For the whole playthrough, it'll be very loyal to your first one. Ismace complains game is miserable to play solo. Also, Ismace builds no skills. Why do you do this, Mace? You have skills and you're miserable, it doesn't change. The intensity of the misery increases. Otter eats watermelon, it hates it. Also, Otter continues to eat watermelon, it hates. Yeah, exactly. Same behavior. You have the power of multiplayer to farm things in, Mace. Just, pick one of the early ones that has, like, semi-decent skills that you care about and go. Done. You farm it in multi, it will be done really quickly. Come farm show with Ide. Ide, that's just cruel. Mace is struggling with the daimyo. The show is not gonna go well. That's a straight up one shot. Garuga armor? In high rank? Is the Garuga armor still good in high rank? And also, Mace can't get the Garuga armor till HR5. I don't think. And he needs something now. Because he's struggling now. Garuga's pre-HR5. Is Garuga pre-HR5 with an actual quest? Yeah, no, Mace needs high rank armor. Mace cannot be using low rank equipment. Mace has already got Rathalos armor and is struggling. Yeah, that's the one that is kind of poopy. Yeah. I remember that. That one's kind of rough. Rubies for both of them. It's a tad me. Some easy Jaggy armor or other HR4, exactly. Why are you... Why do you insist on making everything so much harder for yourself, Mace? For the love of God, man. Ugh. So he can complain. I mean, it feels like... Joe is not an option. Christ's sake, I... Nasilla is in HR4, but Nasilla is not in the 7-star caravan. Is the catch there? You're telling... Look, guys... You want Mace to run back and forth for 20 minutes delivering fucking rocks while you kill Devil Show? How do you think that's gonna go? Come on. Come on. Poor Mace is unfortunately cursed to not like many things in this world. One of the things I feel like he would be fully justified in hating is delivery quests. Because they suck. Specifically the, like, stone delivery ones. They're bad. The other ones aren't terrible. You can deal with those, right? But the stone delivery ones are kind of terrible. Building armor specifically for Joe out of that sounds interesting. I'd already did it. He built it out of low rank materials because you have better options for skills. The stone as an egg instead, then it becomes okay. It's functionally the same thing. What? Ran back and forth 4 times, but you like pain? Yeah, exactly. Your endless inability to not be asked sounds like all you can do is care. You care so much all the time, and it's all you have the ability to do. It's too many negatives. I do get what you mean, but it's very funny. Riozo seems to like them. I don't mind them in low rank. When you're like halfway / towards the end of high rank and you're delivering an egg, it kind of sucks, you know? It shouldn't really be up to you to do that anymore. You're kind of overqualified. Overmind? Dubbed? I don't even know what you were going for there with Overmind, to be honest. Yeah, the translator they chose is very deadpan for some of the stuff. Very deadpan. It does have a good voice though. Like, it is very clear and understandable, which is more important than being able to induce emotion into it, I suppose, for the sake of what they need. Don't know what other armors give? Use the wiki. You weren't too lazy to build something MH4U, you do the show, remind. Very fair. I need one more Velociprey hide. Hopefully I get it. I think I needed one more anyway. Another bird wyvern gem. Very lucky. Also, max rewards. Kinda nuts. I can already build this. Neat. Yeah, I got all the stuff I needed. Nice. Hello, Cupid. This game's back again. You're happy to see it's not completely dead. Why would it be completely dead? I'm gonna probably almost always play 3U and 4U. I need breaks in them from time to time because I'll get burnt out on them, but 3U and 4U are never gonna fully disappear. I enjoy them too much. I can't remember what Tetsu's weekly. It might be water. Probably not though, because he spits water things. Thunder? He is weak to water, okay. He wasn't watching when Wilds come out. Did I finish it? Do I plan to play it more? I did finish it. I don't plan to play it probably ever again. I'm not going to play the title updates. I'm not going to buy the expansion. Capcom doesn't deserve my money at the moment. Yeah. Anytime, almost any time you get hit with a random sub round here, it's because of mine. Welcome, Unreal. Good to have you. All of high rank and Jagiama. You certainly could if you upgraded it enough, to be honest. If you just upgraded it to the maximum in every single, every single rank, it'd be very difficult by the end, because the defense would probably still be lacking, but like you could. In all likelihood, you could. What you do is just wait until someone else gets to a farmer set. An armor set they maybe want to farm, and then you just conveniently build that one alongside them, because they were already farming it. That's not going to help you with me, unfortunately, but... I mean, if they're making something good. Does it matter when you're gonna go with absolutely no skills anyway at the moment? Who gives a shit if they're making something good or not? Excuse me, I'm crouching, sir. Put in actual effort? Well, by the time that they've farmed it fully, you, in theory, should have all the materials yourself as well. If you join in on all the quests. Although I believe Gando is doing a mix set anyway, so there probably wouldn't be any armor farm. Because Ein's gonna get left behind in HR4. We will, in all likelihood, move on without Ein. Everyone else who would potentially join probably either already has stuff or wouldn't farm for it anyway, that have already got it. And I'm gonna farm for Vitalis armor, so that's a wee bit late. That is unfortunate. Build less weapons. That's the easy solution there. Never? Then shut up about it. That tattoo fucked me up very quickly there, by the way. God, I love Pertuzio from the cats. It's so fucking helpful. Just instantly max health and stamina again, despite the fact that I just died. It's so good. You appreciate the best kind of quest for its free farming. Yeah, because you have to wait for the cart anyway, so you just run around mining and picking up herbs and stuff. It's really nice in a way, because it's right when you get to the area that can give you earth crystals. Which is very convenient. I don't need the map. That can go. Boring, but still. Boring kind of unfortunately becomes a little bit of second nature with that permanent randomizer rate. Just because of the nature of resetting the entire run if you die. It is an unfortunate bedfellow. Best kind of quests are 1 and 2. When you just have to explore the Coral Highlands. If you're doing due diligence and getting all the stuff you can do, collecting the cacti, collecting the abalones, killing the shamos in low rank. There's a lot. Unnet folk on the way. Come on, Tetsu. We're kind of just going through the fucking motions here, man. You do hit very hard. I have to give you that. But that's kind of it. We can, be done. We can die. It's okay. We all die someday, Tetsu. The kind of annoying thing about hunter guns, unfortunately, here. When they're the only ways you have to fight the monster in the ring. You gotta do 2 of the fights. I love when they just go to sleep even though you're clearly right there. It's so wonky. I remember when Monsters in World would do that as well before they patched it. Bad as in Wild. Did they do it in Wilds? Still? Even though they patched it in World so they wouldn't do that? I never paid attention to it. At least some of them do. Garage Shakan goes to sleep even if he stabbed her at his ass. Wild. I'm just gonna go close the back door real quick. Be back. Just give me a second. I'm like tired. I'm so tired. Where'd my energy go? Oh god. What happened? What happened to me? Oh, my body is so heavy. Like, it always is heavy because I'm like overweight, but like it's really heavy. It's funny when they go to sleep and at the last second bonk their head on the floor and instantly be back in stand mode, yeah. Yep. That's like 99% of sleep and then just T-posing all of a sudden. Basically. Just standing there like, what the fuck did I just witness? I need more fuckium. Haven't called it that in a while. So you know I'm half asleep. Fuckium? Yeah, fuchsium. If you don't do if you do a hard C, it becomes fuckium. Very unfortunately named. Or I got 0 Tetsu claws. I'm being fuckiumed with right now, to be honest. 140 raw. Holy shit. That's a lot of damage. This is nuts, though. I can actually use this. If I take the stuff and put it in here, that's going to be really good. Yep. If it's truly that bad, Mace, I genuinely think you need to reconsider playing. If you can't farm for an armor set, without being fucking miserable, genuinely maybe if you should play it or not. Because there's no point if you just don't have, and you're not gonna have fun if you have terrible armor. Because you're not gonna have any skills, you're not gonna have anything. Maybe. Staggered process to the rotation. So you're Garuga Jewel Blades? Yeah, it is. Massive green, exactly. I need some level of grind on almost any monster, yes. I already need at least one Rathian Ruby that I can see. And a Rathalos Ruby. I still have 2 Zenoga weapons, which are going to require the same materials for at least 1 upgrade in high rank. And then I think one of the main Zenoga weapon after that will need even more Zenoga materials. At least one of which is a Sky Marauder, I believe. Not a Sky Marauder, sorry. Whatever the high rank rare is called. Jasper. We made a lot of elements dependent on one monster. You need so many Zinnies just for a thunder weapon each type. Yeah. Is it mid-high? Yeah. He is. But a 7, like a Caravan 7 armor falls off, right? So eventually, or a very early HR4 armor will eventually fall off, like Jaggy or something. In a defensive standpoint. Zenoga has, I think, latent power and thunder attack. I don't know, maybe something else as well in high rank. Good slots though. Very good slots. I know latent power is kind of terrible, but I like it. The waste has 3 slots? That's really good. Damn. Damn. You don't actually have to build City in this game. You do have an alternative in this one, which is nice in Kirin. For Thunder stuff. It's tedious for working with Kirin, yeah, because of the horns, unfortunately. Getting the quest, you only really need to get the quest in low rank, I believe. I think there's event quests for it in both high and in G, but I'm not 100% sure. The hub was invaded by double-cross players. That's just the natural way of things. Iron's on a break, that makes sense. You've probably done quite a few shows in a row at this point. Three double cross joints simultaneously, rip. What is latent power in this? Latent power is, I'm never sure of the precise values, but essentially, after a certain amount of time has passed, slash, that time is, like, hastened by whenever you take damage as well. You gain, I think, raw damage and or stamina. One of the two. And crit as well. I truly don't know the values for it in this game. What does Karanico say? It's a strange skill, but I just like it. I like it because it's a little bit funky. Or it doesn't even say on Karanico, it just says greatly. Bullshit. Latent power. MH4U. Latent power 2 is 50% affinity and 75% less stamina consumptions for a minute and a half. Excuse me? Come back! Oh, that's inconvenient. Doesn't sound like something you'd run. I mean, you're gonna be rocking like speed sharpener and nothing else, so it would still be an upgrade. Attack up small, speed sharpener, and half stun. With 1-2 slot and 3-1 slots, so you could maybe get attack up medium. Jackie armor. It's not great. Speed sharpening is really nice though. To be honest. Jaggy and Tetsu can give you speed sharpening and attack. I mean, Jaggy alone can give you speed sharpening and attack up. You don't need to miss Mix Match at that point. Unless Tetsu's got like better slots or something. I can't see Tetsu's arms, kind of funnily. That's awkward. Catcher is weak to fire and then to thunder. What's this the other bit of the fucking Tetsu set I can't see is his arms right now. Oh, damn it. This or this? The 30 extra raw and the better sharpness is probably... like the better total sharpness is probably more worth it. Slightly higher elemental value as well. Or slightly lower, sorry, but... more hits is good. Get your Woocher. Hopefully get lucky with my Herculodromes here as well. In that, like, centrally area. Probably because I didn't get any Tetsu claws. That's probably why. That is kind of the thing that's a shame with, like, Athena's and the armor set searches like that. Is that they don't work for anything other than, like, super late game stuff for a lot of the time. The only thing you care about is your armor, you know? Hey, Sullivan. You see why Great Jaggy never made a return? Why's that? Great Jaggy's a good boy, he is. It's a horrible starting monster to teach mechanics to new players. What makes you say that? Because I actually disagree. I think he has really good tells. Really good tells. Have I played GU? I have, yes. It starts with Great Macau. Not Great Jaggy. Great Macau does it better. I don't know. For me, personally, the star monster ever taught mechanics was Azeroth, in your opinion? When you're on its tail and keep hitting it, it staggers from time to time. It does, yes. The reason why I would say that is actually, like, not a good way of teaching how staggers work is because it's so exaggerated. And that kind of doesn't happen to almost any other monster, like, at all. I mean, Great Jaggy teaches that as well, just not in such a bombastic way. I will agree Great Macau does teach that better. Because if you attack his tail, it's like a very specific and obvious stagger. But I think Macau does a better... Macau does a worse job at teaching for a beginner monster like very obvious tells. Because it has a lot of attacks that are incredibly quick. MH4U's a better starting point than GU. Oh, GU's an atrocious starting point. It's a great game. It's a fucking terrible starting point. The grind is like so much more exemplified than any other game. The quests are all over the place. How bad is GU in terms of exploring the older gens when coming from Gen 5 onwards? In your opinion, very bad one too. If you became reliant on styles and skills, it is terrible for it as well, yeah. Because you go back and, like, they're never there again. It's not very good for that. GU is great if you just want one game that you're gonna play for, like, ever, though. None of the other Monster Hunter titles hold a fucking candle to it in that regard. None of them are even close. Just like, I want one Monster Hunter game, and I want it to be the only Monster Hunter game I'm ever gonna play. On one save file. Just GU. Because you'll only be able to play one save file before you die of old age. You're getting fucked over by Nibblestaff and Gypsaros at Village Freestyle. Yeah, GU has a real issue with giving you sharpness for some reason. I don't know why. Early on, it takes like a seriously long time for it to give you like an acceptable amount of green. Unless you know the exact weapon to go for. The game is very painful in that regard. GU does some monsters injustice like Laggy. Yeah, Landgy is not good, unfortunately. One day you're not playing 4U multiplayer, they're on a new Minecraft server. No, Mace! Betrayed. Betrayed. 4U, you're cruising through Nasilla Tetsukaku, yeah. Monster selection for each village quest and GU are like wolves for newcomers. Visual walls or like difficulty walls? Because it is very haphazardly thrown together, I think. Plays anyway, yeah. Oh yeah. Enjoy. GU has a really bad Agnactor as well. In terms of monsters that are kind of shite in that game. Can you fight Naga, Cougar, Village for as well as Rathalos and Urigan? Yeah. It's very, because of the sheer amount of stuff there is, it kind of just throws everything into one tier, even when it doesn't feel like it should be in the same tier. A lot of the times. Arzuros is a very good monster, though, to say what Crimmy said earlier. Arzuros is a very good monster for teaching mechanics. Very obvious tells. He can teach you hunger. And the fact that some monsters can pin you when hunger's existing. Good monster. Just to teach you about bouncing. Yeah, I don't know if I like that for the first monster in a game, to be honest. It is a good lesson to learn early, but that's a fucking miserable to learn against the first monster. Personally not a fan of that. He does it better than Kutku does, though. Fuck me, that was terrible. Sending me out stunners? No, I don't see the point in wasting the time on them. Kutku is atrocious. Oh god. What the fuck is bouncing? You've been playing GU all this time, you have to have bounced off a monster by now. No way have you not bounced off a second GU. When your attack doesn't hit properly, and you like stagger backwards and recoil from your attack slightly. Can you even bounce in Wilds? You don't remember? You can, but boy does your sharpness have to be low a lot of the time. But you can do it. It is theoretically possible. You forgot this happens because you were playing 4U. Happens in 4U as well, but Sirius is a big offender. Sirius is a big offender. Can you say that about Wilds? What, right? There's one monster you know that needs sharpness? Oh, really? Yeah, Gravios, true. True. That might be one of the few instances you actually come across it so plainly. Without being on, like, orange or something. Oh, there's a balloon. Nice. That's the wrong gesture. Why in 2 days, right? You can talk about it now. Where are you getting 2 days from? It's been a month since it released. We said no Wilds talk? Yeah, until a month after it has released. It's been a month since it released. It released on the 28th. You could have talked about it 2 days ago. It's why there's no Wilds talk pinned anymore. Oh, actually, speaking of pinned, I should remove the hub thing. Our sharpness is pointless. From a sharpness perspective, yeah, but from damage, I guess. It's good improvements. I personally wouldn't buy the game. It depends. If you're a new player, it might be more fun than the older games, depending on what it is that you're after. But if I had known what it was going to be before I purchased it, I wouldn't have purchased it. How'd you attack from the vines like that? Press right on your, like, directional thing. And then what would be circle on a PlayStation controller to jump. This is how I do it. You could probably press anything on the directional thing, but I always just press right. Everything dies so fast, yeah. But sharpness makes them die even quicker. Sarah says toxin. In high rank, yeah. This is purple, though. I don't know if normal does. I saw that you have been playing it, by the way, Creamy. What's going on with that? Wilds. I just noticed on Steam, like a few days ago, I think it was, that you were on it. Oh, okay. I must have just caught you at exactly that time frame. That's kind of funny. For you, unless you do high-level expeditions, the most sun health sponges. Not unless you go into hub solo. If you're in hub solo, they will be. But that's because that's because they are not designed for one person to fight them necessarily. Tried messing with the settings, but didn't actually hunt anything. Fair enough. I saw you on it, and I was like, I did not expect to see you playing this. After expressing dislike. Fair enough. Absolute number one issue with it. Input lag. I think we'd be here for too long, right? I imagine if we went down that full list for Crimmy. There's only an hour left in the stream, man. We got... that conversation won't finish. You think I'm getting Sunbreak? If you like a significantly faster paced game, then Sunbreak will be enjoyable for you. If you don't, I would recommend against it. Stuff dies very quickly in that game as well, until you get into, like, very late post-game shenanigans in Master Rank. At which point, from what I can ascertain, it essentially becomes torture. Basically. This is what I would classify as torture. We can agree some monsters die too quickly and gems being too easy to get. My biggest problem with Wilds is that it should be marked as early access. Because it's clearly an early access game. Is it that bad? It depends how you want to look at it. Like, it's fun to a degree. But at least for my taste, it became boring so immensely quickly because I literally never struggled with the game. It has so many problems that it literally deleted itself from my computer at one point. What? Yeah, it uninstalled itself, right? I was trying to play it, I launched it, it said, this game does not exist. I checked, it was still in the folder. And then it was gone. It crashes my entire PC. The monster roster is very small, but the monsters there are fan-fucking-tastic. The story is, if you care about it, the best one to date, at least in my opinion. Other than the fact that the community seems to find it incredibly enjoyable to shit on a 13-year-old traumatized child. For some reason. The ecology's nice. As well. I like it. I think the maps are good. As well. It's got a lot of upsides, it should be labeled early access. At least in my opinion, it's clearly unfinished in so many different ways. No hub, no Elder Dragons, massive performance problems. That sounds a lot like early access to me. Was Tetsu obvious? Was his weak point like Great Macau? I would say so, yes. You got Demi-Elders, you got a Demi-Elder, singular. I think Tetsu's is far more obvious because Tetsu literally changes color. Character can have a tragic enough past if you're on the side series and people will shit on it because of bad interaction, yeah. Would an arc be a demi? No. It's a flying wyvern. As far as I'm aware. No, you were 100% right, Sullivan. I wish you weren't, but you are. It'd be like that, Eugene. That's the randomizer. If you want to spend the extra effort, you can always try and do the optionals, Eugene. Elders aren't classified based on if you can use Dragon or not, right? It's the effect they have on their environment. You saw it like Zhou in terms of Dragon? I mean, Zhou's not an Elder Dragon though, right, either? He's just a hungry boy. He's a brute wyvern. And Arkveld passed the the one that loses its fucking mind. Absolutely off its goddamn gourd. It's just normal at that point. He's got some Elder Dragon stuff going on, maybe? No, he's not an Elder. One to two dimensional characters will get a lot of attention. TVR, R34, yeah, exactly. Show and Try has 2k more health than Try. To be fair, Try is a fucking whack game. Not saying that makes it invalid, but that game is a whack. Trials had purple and high rank. Yep. For free, you have super monsters with event quests, yeah. But a lot of games have free super monsters for event quests. GU has it as well. That you are, Crimmy. I'm glad you realise. You saw the monster icons of the monsters in Try and they look great. Try had so much style. Honestly, might be the best thing about the entire game. Has so much style. The Abyssal and Lucent events also super? No, they're just hard. They're harder, but they're not super, I would say. Compared to, like, people taking 50 minutes to kill the Bruchidios solo. If you think you can deal with the underwater, and you can deal with the fact that you essentially have to solo all of Hub, which has multiplayer health for the monsters, so there is some weapon bloat, then I'd say it's worth it. If you're just going to chuck it on Citra, it's definitely worth it. Otherwise, no. No. Holy Coalescence free. Yeah, it's nice whenever you get one of those. I still want my Handicraft 5 legs back. The game good? You don't mind playing it solo? The game is fantastic. Have you only done a village with 4U so far, Solomon, or have you done any hub? You're doing village, you're doing hub, like, okay. Just bear in mind that village only goes up to high rank. So the only way you can get into, like, the final bit of the game, which is G rank, is through hub. And you're fighting against, like, 1.8 times monster health for every single monster at that point. Completely solo. So you will run into that sort of, like, bloated health that you were talking about earlier. Just so you are aware. That is the norm for all Monster Hunter games, but pre-World. Rongi Samus has 1508 attack. The event Bracky had 1560. Rongi has a slot and hidden slime. Purple, yeah, exactly. No, it only has purple if you have sharpness +1, right? It doesn't just have purple. You need sharpness +1 and awaken to make it work, if I recall. Otherwise, it's kind of meh. The event one needs sharpness +1 for white. Icky hammers. Down with the sharpness +1. Where has this boy gone? I should sharpen, really. I might be running around in circles for a little bit. Did I not get the Psycho Serums? No, I completely forgot to do it. Stop hiding from me! Saras! Okay. No, he's landing. Good. Perfect. You like never fight him in this map, I swear. How far into hiring village am I? Still in Caravan 7. I've done almost all of the quests that I currently have access to, but I believe more unlock once I've done Emerald Kungalala. Although that might just be like Rathian or something. Unfortunately, with the way that Caravan works in high rank, I'm sort of at the point where I have to do essentially every single quest. Because they're basically all just hunt monster. Which is nice, but also, like, it's a lot of quests, right? I'm honestly legitimately surprised they haven't changed Ipsaros' name. With a Wilds update #1? Yeah, they add a monster to the game that was already in the game, just at a higher rank. Thank fucking God for that. What a title update. Fucking joke. Sorry, I can't accept that. It is just completely ridiculous. They've made Kongal ass hairier than usual. Yeah, it's that HD update. They gotta put even more fur on that monkey's butt. It isn't even an elder, it's a guardian. Yeah, true. Although I think that thing would come under an elder dragon classification. Probably. Classified as a contract. Oh, neat. Neat. So even then, still not an elder. If the Guardians have a problem, we should breed more Shaywu. Didn't one of the village people get eaten by a Shaywu? Shenwu? Shaywu? You know, other graphics sorts are gonna complain their game has PS3, PS4 graphics, even though it runs really well, yeah. I can understand the sentiment of wanting a game to have good graphics. But if the thing that makes or breaks the game for you is good graphics, you're not really there for the game, really, are you? You kind of just want to, like, watch a movie. I don't know, it doesn't make sense. It's got like the best gameplay you've ever had in your entire life, and it's the most fun thing. But it's pixel art, so it's dog shit. Like, huh? What? Just doesn't make sense. Also, all of the games that look nice now, what we would consider to say look nice, which is basically just like high photorealistic graphics, they all look the same and it's so boring. Like, I could not pick out one game from another game because they all just look identical. I do not know what you were referring to there, to be honest, mates. Helldivers? Or HD 2D? What? Hey, Solomon, thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy the Hunty Hunts. Modern Monster Hunter needs custom texture packs. Oh my god. Yeah, let me change it so that the Rathian and the Rathalos look like second gen. I want everyone to throw up at every available opportunity. Yeah, exactly, Solomon. Just doesn't make sense. Dragon Age HD remake remaster? Dragon Quest? Like Octopath and the like? Yeah, I like that as well. Honestly, if the game has its own like graphical style that is easy to like discern, I'm all in. Because then it has its own identity. Dragon Quest is... the one that has artwork from the Dragon Ball dude whose name I cannot fucking remember right now. Is it that one? Yeah. It was Enix before they merged with Square, right? Before they became Squeenix. A 2D remake? No, I think it was 2D anyway. They just called it a very confusing thing. This is my understanding, but I might be wrong. It's definitely not a good title. Why did they not just say HD remake? Who knows? I really do not like that route. I understand what they were going for conceptually, but I am not a fan. Something I really enjoyed about the way the decos worked in World was getting a deco and being like, oh cool, I actually want that one, I'll put it on my armor. And I had that happen to me twice in Wilds, and I was like, oh, never mind, I can't put it on. It doesn't fit in this slot type. That really sucked. Is he holding a rock? No, he had a clutch shoot on him. Supposed to be whacked. I mean, all of the, at least the way it seemed early on, is that all of the weapon decos were offensive and all of the armor decos were defensive. Golden rule, if the monster in a game you play is mainline, it has subspecies. Wilds doesn't have subspecies. And it's mainline. GU's not mainline. The Rise potentially is, but I don't know. That confuses me. I mean, like, this logic doesn't work, Solomon. Wilds does not have subspecies, and it is definitely a mainline game. It has the 6 dragons in it and everything. In the title screen. Guardians are not subspecies. And also, like, Ebony Odo and Fulgur Anjanath when it doesn't have the default versions. Does that count? Because if it does, then Rise counts. Like base Rise. So every game is a, every single game is a mainline game by that logic. It doesn't matter what's mainline and not anyway. It's irrelevant. At this point. It's good to know for like a bearing it in mind for like vaguely what the premise of the next game is probably gonna be. Right? The next Monster Hunter game, probably gonna be on the Switch too. At release. Maybe not any other consoles, but it will be on the Switch too at release, in all likelihood. That's about the only reason it's useful. When is Monster Hunter for VR? Mod it. Go and mod it. I'd rather have canon like continuity, like the Fate series. I go straight. Trying to find out what happened and what didn't. I mean, trying to get canon in Monster Hunter is like a failed It's a failed thing to try and understand in the first place, because like every hunt past the first hunt already isn't canon. So you're already kind of like stretching the logic of shit there anyway. Well, there was a VR Volcana fight over at USJ. Oh yeah, there is, true. I forgot about that. Monster Hunter isn't really the type of game until incredibly recently that has had, like, potentially set in stone canon. Everything's been very... We had ancient legends. This was handed down in tales from our ancestors. So everything was very... You can choose to believe this, but also, like, it's definitely an unreliable narrator. It's only really with the most recent games where they've been like, hey, equal dragon weapon is real, which is dog shit crazy. Not dog shit, bad shit. Imagine one of the VR personnel approaching you with a toothpick every time Volcana hits the tail stab. No, you've got it wrong, Ein. You play the Hunter, there's another VR personnel playing Volcana. You both have headsets on, you just hit each other in real life. And the hits register in-game. Prey, or however the game's called. I know of a game called Prey, but I'm not sure what your... Oh, Evolve? Amazing. The harder you hit, the more damage you do. Exactly. If you kill the person you're going against, the monster dies in-game. Do you know Japan still has the death penalty? I didn't know this until incredibly recently. Random little tangent. A deep dive frontier MMORPG. Oh no. No, thank you. Let me iframe in real life. Dude, can you imagine? Car's about to run you over, you just fucking roll through it. Glad I spec'd the vein window this morning. Superman dive. Yeah, right as the plane's about to crash, everyone just Superman dives in different directions. Everyone lives perfectly fine. Just dodge the atom bomb. You have to use the world behemoth specific animation for that one. It's really difficult to time. Oh boy, today I'm gonna go attack Moose 5. Oh, Feeling offensive, eh? I think I would expect earplugs a lot earlier in life, if that was possible. Defense boost 7. Defense boost only protects you from the physical effects, though, Rhodes. You gotta get the radiation resistance as well, otherwise it still gets you. Effluvium. Oh. It was radiation this whole time. That would make Valhazak so much fucking scarier. From man spreads stinky gas to man spreads fucking gamma radiation is quite the terrifying change. Would explain the loss in max health. You're right. Oh my god. Fuck. We cracked the code. Divine Blessing 3, get lucky damage reduction. You'd have to get a lot of them though. Like, it's a lot of procs, you know? It's not just one short situation. Also, it's gonna like ding constantly in your head, and that's gonna get really annoying. Strangers of Paradise came out for Final Fantasy. I've never even fucking heard of that, dude. Wear Goldian armor for Divine Blessing 5. Divine Blessing 5 doesn't increase your chance for it to proc, it just increases the damage it increases, right? I believe. I could be wrong, but I thought that's how it works. This does not ring a bell, Crimmy. I don't know anything about Final Fantasy other than there's a monster called Behemoth. I played 7. Oh, I know that they will milk 7 until they fucking die. I know that about Final Fantasy as well, actually. Reduces damage taken by 60%. Skill becomes easy to activate. Huh? Okay, cool. I did not know that. I did not know that. I forgot to bring sonic bombs to a Cephalos quest. Or to a Cephadrome, sorry. This is gonna be very bad. I'm gonna head out now. Thank you for the stream. Good luck on the hunt. Thank you very much for coming by. I hope you enjoyed. Good luck with your going back to work again. Seems like dual blaster for you is the way to go for hiring. Not in particular, no. 4U is very nice in the fact that I think, I can't speak for the ranged weapons, but almost every single melee weapon in this game feels very good and powerful to use. I think out of every single melee weapon, the only one I would say feels particularly weaker to me, and it's just because I have a skill issue with it, is Hunting Horn. Gunlance? I like Gunlance in this game. I think it still feels alright. It's so slow. I mean, it always is. It feels the exact same it does in every game, right? Pre-world. It's slow as fuck and shelling sucks. It's the same Gunlance as always. No, Gunlance is dog shit. In every game. Charge Blade is busted in this game. Charge Blade and Insecto. Yeah, in GU they nerfed Gunlance for no reason. It's not because it was strong in this game. They just nerfed it in GU because they could. Still great. You enjoyed the hell out of it first time. I'll bring yourself back to it. I really like Gunlance as a weapon, but it is true that, like, statistically, the shelling just kind of makes the weapon blow, unfortunately, in a lot of times. Shelling levels really, really fuck with it. Watch for the shell uses, otherwise you do shy damage. Exactly. Freedom 2 Gunlance is really strong. Really? Huh. Wait, why? What makes Freedom 2's one so good? It was nerfed from Freedom 2 to Freedom Unite. Why do they always nerf Gunlance? Dude, I swear to God, the Monster Hunter devs are really like the DVD devs in that regard. Longsword has like a 70% player base usage. It's really powerful. Better nerf the gun lance again? What? What does a Kashala ticket do? Normally make arc-tempered Kashala armor. Lance is fucked beyond repair. Lance actually got buffed a shitload in World. At least in terms of moveset, I don't know what they did for this. Lance is crazy good in World. Just because its moveset got such a humongous upgrade. I think it's honestly really, really hard to buff Lance. Because the thing with Lance is that it doesn't hit a lot individually. But if played well, unlike most other weapons, it can have 100% uptime. Even when you're being attacked. We'll ignore the fact that Longsword can do that now as well. Also, weapons don't all need to be balanced compared to each other. If all the weapons were balanced compared to each other, all of the weapons would honestly be really boring. Because they would all just do terrible damage, because it's so much easier to balance stuff to be weak than it is to be strong. Shelling values were higher in Freedom Unite. Cool. Lance was really powerful in Freedom 1. Just make sure they're all good. I mean, that's kind of where this game's at, in my opinion. In Monster Hunter 1, not Freedom 1. Okay. Fucking dog shit early titles. God, I hate the early titles. I genuinely think that's the thing that 4U does the best. Almost every single weapon in this game just feels good to play. Freedom 2 still had iframes on shelling? What the fuck are you talking about? Iframes on shelling? That was a DOS thing? That's crazy. You make an explosion happen and for some reason you become invincible? You can... Everyone else is desperately screaming and jumping for their life. Lance is just like, bang. Don't give a fuck. And once on a 1 and 2, you had to spam to interact with a not obvious resource collection point. To be honest, I actually legitimately like that. Monster Hunter 1 and Monster Hunter 2 were built with a more, like, immersive experience in mind. Adept did not exist in Monster Hunter 1 or 2. That wasn't gonna happen. I was gonna do so, but I can't remember what. This. No! That's so dumb. That's so dumb. Dude, that's like a relatively big window as well. They obviously timed that really well, but the fact that they could dodge the monobloss like tail slide. Was that a mono or a DI? I wasn't paying attention. Here's in DOS, Freedom 2, and older versions of Frontier. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. There is no charge selling in the old games, Monster, I don't think, Mace. You just shell or you don't shell. The first one was a Wyvern Fire. Which is why he got knocked backwards so far. That is going to be me done for today. Unfortunate to say, Frying Pan Man. That was a very unfortunate time to arrive. Welcome, and goodbye. You can see when I will stream on the when link there, when and what is being played. Next time will be Tuesday. Tomorrow is my day off. Discord server's a Discord server. And then the YouTube is for the stream VODs. That will be me for today. I will see you whenever I see you next. Enjoy yourselves until that time. Toodaloo.